Okay, let's look at creating files in Rust. So we'll create a new project. File create. And we'll use stud fs, and we'll use stud io error as well. Okay, so let path equal sample.txt, and then we'll simply do fs write, and we pass in the path, which is called path, and then the contents, which we will change to from learning Rust, and then turn OK, and up here we'll turn results. If we do a question mark here so we can bubble up any errors, and here we'll just do a result, which will either be OK or it'll be error. And that looks pretty good. So if we run it, so good. And then if we just do ls, and you can see we've got a sample text. So if we do sample text, hello from learning Rust. So that's the quick and simple way to create a file. Okay, let's look at the documentation for open options. We'll look at this and see what else it offers us in addition to what we've just looked at. So options and flags which can be used to configure how a file is opened. This builder exposes the ability to configure how a file is opened and what operations are permitted on the open file. File open and file create methods are aliases for commonly used options using this builder. Generally speaking, when using open options, you'll first call open options new, then chain calls to methods set each option. This will give you get an IO result with a file inside that you can further operate on. So let's just take that and we'll go back to where we just were, which was not there. MV main. And we'll just move that up because it's in the wrong place. Okay, so run that and suppress any warnings. It's okay, that's run fine. So let's look at what it's actually doing. Turn off the type hint. So that file equal open options new, and then you chain read, write, create, then open. That's the file name that we want to create. Let's just see what happens if we put in sample something that we've already got. No error. So if we actually let's remove foo and we'll remove sample.txt, cargo run. If we run it again, so we don't get an error. So what it's doing is it's obviously overwriting it. So one of the options I think is append. You can set append to either be true or false, Boolean. This option, when true, means that writes will append to a file instead of overwriting previous contents. Note that setting write true, append true is the same effect as setting only append to true. Okay, one other interesting thing you can do is you can set the size of the file. may need to create a file of a certain size for testing or some other reason. So that creates a file, no problem. Got the question mark there to bubble up the error. And the other thing you can do is just do f.write, as in the name of the file, and then just the bytes and then whatever your text is. Do that. We run that, we should end up with a file which is 1 kilobyte, and it's called foo.txt. And if we open it, so if you want to know more, go to fs.rs within the Rust documentation. If you go to the comments, you'll see you can just copy and paste that, and then obviously strip out the comment, the forward slashes. So yeah, it's all good. And thanks for watching. Be back soon.